This is Common Sense, and I'm William Ferguson. Uh, oh, the 1st of September. Okay, Hurricane Harvey had already reached land and done all its devastation. And the news medias that are our news media reported on the aftermath, the rescue operations going on, handing out food, and such things like that were going on in the hurricane area, the devastation, and all of that. Well, I wanted to see what MSNBC was doing on it, and it totally just blew my mind that there was no reporting on anything about Hurricane Harvey. Nothing. In fact, the person, I guess, that was reporting, not really reporting, making noise, was saying that it was 99 degrees in San Francisco, and I almost passed out and threw up, and 99 degrees on a summer's day on the West Coast. Can life get any worse? Is that what it is? We're all going to die because it's 99 degrees in San Francisco? But then the person that was making noise said that at the Russian consulate there was smoke, and okay, this is where it's going to kill you. The smoke was coming out of the fireplace, out of the chimney, and I thought to myself, boy, somebody really had to do a lot of research, a lot of footwork, and they actually had pictures. They had pictures of looked like real smoke coming out of a real chimney. I almost fell over on that one, and then the person that was making noise said one of the brightest and best of San Francisco called the fire department, to check it out. Smoke coming out of a chimney, it usually means there's something going on in the fireplace. So, but the person that told the firemen, "Oh no, it's okay. We're just burning a few things because we have to leave because of the State Department said we have to leave. So, there's some things that we can cram in the fireplace and burn it before we go. We're not going to drag it around with us." And the person that was making noise insinuated that it was papers and documents that led straight to the Russians manipulating the election, and so they had to get rid of it. What else are you going to do with it? Flush it down a toilet? A rat might find it then, and you never know. So, they burnt the papers, and then the person making noise said that in Texas that there was one county that was surrounded by a lot of counties, but that one county was blue, and I guess Hillary Clinton won that county. But then the person making noise said, well, that county was hacked by the Russians, probably the Russians that were burning things in the fireplace in San Francisco. That's how the Russians work. But so Hillary Clinton won that county because the Russians had interfered with the county there, and I never really was quite sure of what was going on there. But then we go to Durham, North Carolina, and the person that was making noise said that the voting there it had gone awry because the machines used to check in to vote so that they can properly identify you through this check-in system. It was down, and I guess the Russians from San Francisco hacked into that one too, and you know it. But she said the person that was making noise, she said that the Russians had hacked into the place that manufactured these machines like months before the election, and you know it came to mind. I wondered. You know, how did the Russians steal a crystal ball and look in it real hard and see that President Trump and Hillary Clinton were going to be the two running in the general election? You know, it totally blew my mind away. And so, you know, that's foolishness. Okay, the whole thing. The United States had just gone through probably the most devastating natural disaster in the history of the United States, and MSNBC is reporting on Russian politicians in a consulate in San Francisco burning things, and they knew they were because there was smoke coming out of the chimney. Look, okay, the whole Russian thing has been investigated until the investigation can be investigated no more, okay? And two, you know, you fake news people, you were all, oh, well, President Trump didn't act fast enough. He didn't do this fast enough. Oh, and did you see President Trump's wife, the First Lady? She walked out of the White House with high heels on. Oh my gosh. What? Really? Really? And then you're going to come up with the Russian consulate in San Francisco is more important than probably the worst natural disaster in the United States? Really? And you wonder why your ratings are in the toilet? But the real problem is people look to the media for news, for information. I'm in South Texas. I don't have time to go fly up to Washington, D.C. every day and say, hey, what's really going on up here? Or have a phone call with President Trump. Hey, President Trump, what's going on? It doesn't work that way. You people in the media you weren't given, but you wanted to report the news. You wanted to. And back in the day, the reporters of the news, they lived by an ethical standard of truth. Truth. They only reported the truth. But then they found out they could lie, and then the lies turned into lies over lies, and then lie again, lie about the lie. And it's no wonder that Hillary Clinton got away with murder, literally. She got away with murder. Okay? It's because of you people in the fake news. You are feeding the people of the United States lies, deceptions, garbage, nothing useful. Okay? When in truth, and this should happen in communities, in cities, in rural areas, everywhere. This should happen. There should be compromise. People need to learn to compromise. If you can't compromise, then you're lost. Nothing is going to get done. Nothing is going to happen anywhere without compromise. Because if this side says, no, we're right, but then this side says, no, we're right, and they come together and they clash, and that's all you're going to get is a binding, a clashing. Neither one of you are right. There has to be a bending. There has to be a point that there is compromise. And compromise brings on results. Okay? Now, I know that Congress, the House, and the Senate are going to be back in session. So I would really, as a citizen of the United States, and one that was willing to die for the United States, would like to see something happen in the Congress, because you were elected to be there. And you liberals don't start, oh, we're right, you're wrong. And Republicans, come on, let's get together. Let's say, all right, this one has an idea for this, and this one has an idea for the same thing. All right, let's take the two ideas, put them together, and see what we can come up with. And then, after that, take that idea to the rest of the Congress and say, all right, let's figure it out. Let's talk it out, hash it out. Let's figure out the best way to do this. So I'm 55 years old, and over and over and over again, I've heard the Congress say, well, we'll get it done, you know, when hell freezes over, or we'll get it done when the Republicans have the House, the Senate, and the White House. Well, that's pretty much a lie, and you people in the Congress have proved it's a lie, because nothing happened from it. Okay, if you're a Republican, let's behave like a Republican. Okay, if you're a Democrat, let's behave like a Democrat. Let's throw out this conservative and liberal garbage. Okay, and let's behave in the appropriate way that we should, and compromise. Compromise is that important to get things done. And yes, with compromise, things can get done. Now, there are times when compromise won't get things done, because we've tried and tried and tried with North Korea, and they just keep on wanting to poke the bear with the stick, so to speak. And now they're at the point to where they want the bear to wake up and just like whop their head off. So there's no compromise there, even though we're trying and trying and trying. I have a sad feeling that's going to end up very badly for a lot of people. But, you know, news media tell the truth. I know Fox News tells the truth, because they have backup to what they say. And the fake news media, what they say makes no sense whatsoever. And then they bring these people on that are just stupid. And they just tell them, here, we're going to talk about this, so you say this. Okay? All right, that's all I got for now. Please, pray for the people in Texas and Louisiana and wherever this disaster has happened. And, you know, give. I know the people here in Texas, we have given until it hurts, and then we've given until it feels good. Okay? But we'll give more. And pray for the president. President Trump needs prayers. He needs strength from the Lord. And so let's do that. All right? Thank you for watching.